Well, there she is. Today's the day. It's 19 degrees outside this morning. And this new challenge is, can we get the band van in all of her glory? It's got a 350, TBI 350 and a blown 700 R4. Plan is to get that LS swapped. Big shout out to Jim's Performance. I should have his harness and computer back here today. So I'm going up to the landing to pull out a 6-liter with a 4L80 from a truck, one of my donor trucks, and then I've got a 4-wheel drive swap kit from the Swim Shop. Check those guys out on YouTube. They do really awesome stuff converting these vans to 4-wheel drive. So we did some wheeling and dealing, traded some stuff, and I got a 4-wheel drive kit from them that it's basically like the whole mount on the front of the frame. It has everything for your crossbar. You remove this K-member, it has the new K-member for your motor mounts. I bought the new leaf springs. So I've already got a 10-bolt, an 8-lug 10-bolt, and I'm going to use the rear axle from the truck up at the landing. So, yeah, I got a lot of work to do today. But here we go. Figured I'd at least give a little attention to the van that's going to be getting all the love this weekend and part of next week. Here we are heading up the landing. I've got my buddy Biddy, the same one who is my co-driver for Drag Week. He's on his way up with this tractor. I think we're going to use the forks, not the grapple. Last time we grabbed a hold of the cab with the grapple and just ripped the cab off after I took all the body mounts and stuff off, but I need the rear doors for my plow truck that I've got up now, so we're going to try to be a little bit more careful. But here is the wonderful old junkyard that I've got hidden up at my parents' old log landing. So we got a few donor vehicles with 6 liters. A couple of them with 5.3s. And this is the old Butte here that's coming apart. It's my box truck that I got all my shit I store in for my garage, since we haven't finished building the garage yet. So I found that. It's also an LS truck. So yeah, here's the donor truck. Something made a beautiful nest. So that'll be, dig that out, get this cab off. These are some of the other donor trucks. Got the back row there. Yeah, so here we go. All right, a couple hours down. The engine is ready to come out. Well, I guess, sorry, we're going to lift the cab off. So everything from the engine is disconnected from the cab. Body mounts all came off. I can't believe every body mount came out of this rusted thing. Very surprising. All the body mounts are off. Transmission lines, electricity, that is all disconnected for the whole wiring harness. I'll save this harness. It's a drive-by wire. I've got a drive-by cable harness that's going on it, so I have to change the throttle body. But I'll still squirrel this harness away probably. Steering shaft is disconnected, brake line's disconnected, everything, so this thing can just lift right off the top, and then we'll pull the motor and transmission out of the frame. It's much quicker that way, I've found, than dealing with trying to take the cross member off and everything else. This way you can get to the exhaust, you can get to everything very simply. So Biddy's on his way up with the tractor now, and we will keep on keeping on. Alright, tractor is here with the forks. We got the doors off because I'm going to use them on my shitty plow truck. So we're about to lift. I'm going to try to lift the body right up off the cab now. And just like that, the cab is off. Whoop. And we have access to an engine. Nice. All right, one LS engine removed. So now we need to lift the back of the truck up, cut that rear axle out, and then get this rear axle and that front axle that's in the back of one of those other trucks loaded into the back of this poor truck and get them all up to Obies. Okay, axle is out. Truck looks pretty sad. Gonna see if we can get these bolts to move without heat. If they don't feel like they're gonna free up, I'm just gonna wait. Moving along. Alright. We have an engine, a transmission, a rear axle, and a front axle. Now the fun begins. I haven't done any brake stuff. I haven't ordered any brake stuff. There's a lot of work to do still. Might even get them underneath the truck first just so it can roll around and then do the brakes. I'm not sure. Figure that out once I get up to Obi's shop. A little bit of food now. We haven't eaten lunch or dinner. And it's getting close to dinner time. Okay. Couldn't get anybody else with another truck, so this poor freaking 1500. It's got the motor, transmission, axles, wheels, transfer case, all the parts, and my car trailer, and the van, all on the trailer. Once we get to Dairy Hill, it's like up a mountain where my buddy's shop is. We're just gonna have to put it in 4 low and just let her cruise very slowly. Here's the beginning. So, we got the van up to Obi's. Everything went well. Put it in 4 low, cruised along up that big hill. Took it slow. Of course, being the Christmas time season, we pull on there are something called the Joseph Smith Memorial up that road, and it's a bunch of Christmas lights. Normally, there's not a lot of traffic on Dairy Hill, but we pull on that road, and there's 5 cars behind us, and I was like, great, we're doing 10 miles an hour up the hill. But whatever. We got it up there, got some stuff unloaded, got the van off the trailer. We got more to unload tomorrow morning. We got to fix his lift. So the reason I didn't take a video of us getting there and unloading the van was because we started working on the lift right away. So we got to finish that tomorrow, and hopefully you can get a start on the van tomorrow. Whew. So, yeah, like the title says, can we do it before New Year's? That's the goal. Going to work on it tomorrow, Sunday, maybe, probably not at all, Christmas Day. The day after Christmas, then I go to work for a couple days, and then going to work on it that weekend, and then we have a New Year's Eve gig. It'd be nice to drive the van to the New Year's Eve gig. We'll see. We'll keep you posted. You'll find out as soon as I know.